Everybody stand on business until you really gotta stand on business. Everybody wanna be a gangster until you really gotta stand on business. All that talking, all that rapping, that shit that niggas be doing, when the fire come down, it be a whole different ball game. Everybody talk that shit, right? But not everybody can live that shit. So the best thing to do is don't even put yourself in that shit. Hey, listen, man. It's your boy Deezy. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Like this video and share this video. Hey, listen, man. Broham Tick, YSL Tick, on the Young Thug Rico trial, he playing with the wrong people. Now, I want to tell you one thing here, right? You can renege in a game of spades. And all they going to do is take your books. But renege fucking with that prosecution. They going to slap that motherfucking book at you. Ain't going to be no, I didn't mean it. I was being truthful. I want y'all to pay attention if y'all go look at the YSL trial. When he was on there, the prosecutors was getting him to read what he signed. You signed that this was a criminal organization. This was a gang. And he got on the stand and said, it wasn't. Do you think they're gonna allow this? Do you think they're gonna allow this? Man, they gonna lay it down. They gonna crack the whip. They not allowing that. They not allowing that. I'm telling you that right now. They gonna crack the whip. See, them people, they do shit calculated. When you enter their world and agree to be on their side, ain't no saying, I'm not fucking with y'all after you sign that paperwork. You can try to get up there and make it look good. Now, they got 300 witnesses. So the witness that they using right now, him, they getting him out the way right now. They got other witnesses that's going to cooperate. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. But I want to talk about him getting on the stand and playing with the prosecution. These people gave you an open plea that they can take back. When they take your fucking plea back, right? All the shit that you said you admitted to, all the shit that you said you was a part of, that's the shit they gonna use against you at the trial. Trust and believe. Now, they gonna want to give you that 2025. They want to get that shit to you. So, when you out in the street, right, and you playing that gangster, you can't go in there and act like you on their side and start playing like you playing chess with them. They make the fucking rules, man. You hear me? They make the motherfucking rules. And these niggas is young niggas, right? Playing with a game that they don't understand. The world knows that the brain doesn't develop in the 20s, man. Your brain doesn't develop. Any older person would have let this man know that you going in there playing with them people, acting like you don't know what the fuck's going on, they gonna come give it to you. They gonna show you that they hold the motherfucking key. All the young niggas out there playing with them streets, right? Thinking that it's sweet. When they get a hold of you, right? It's gonna be people in your crew that can't hold up. That crew shit, that ride shit, ain't nobody riding, man. That shit's a fake image that they put out here to suck you into some shit that's going to destroy your life. That's all it's going to do. You can't win with that shit. It's impossible for you to win. You get borrowed time. It looks good, right? You look like you doing something, but everybody see the outcome. The outcome is the same results every time. You get time to shine, but the time they gonna stick it to you is gonna outweigh the time you had to shine. You hear me? It outweighs it. They not gonna allow you to play that game on that side forever. The brother got on the stand, right, and said, YSL is not a gang. I don't see nobody in here that was in the gang. When you signed the paper saying that it was a criminal organization. They got 300 witnesses, man. It's going to be niggas coming up there left and right, man, talking about this gang. And the people that signed this paper saying that it was a gang, they want you to verify this shit, man. They can take your plea back. It's in the paperwork. And you know, a lot of people, when they sign shit, like the rappers and people that sign contracts, right? They don't read the contract. They assume what the contract says. That plea agreement is a contract. And it lets you know in there that they can take the plea back. But these dudes be putting themselves in this situation thinking they playing with them. You can't play with them. You can't join their club, right? And then say, I don't want to be a part of it no more. You should never join the fucking club. You can't join their club and then say, I don't want to be a part of your club no more. I don't want to be involved with your club. Once you become a part of the club, right? You win. Ain't no taking it back. Ain't no, I ain't messing with you. You think that they gonna allow that? Come on, man. That's why I encourage, right? All the youngins, man. Stay away from that fake image, man. I encourage them. Stay away. It's a fake image. It's a fake image. And I'm sure Thug is probably like, yeah, I got this, right? Because he see the first hood witness is putting on for his side, making it look like he wasn't involved with nothing. But you got to remember, they got YSL Woody. They got Gunner. They got multiple people that already took the plea. And what's going to happen, right? Being as though that he's playing with the prosecution, they going to make an example, right, out of him first. So that all the other people that testify, no though, don't come in here fucking around thinking that you just gonna say whatever you want and it's just gonna go away. This what they gonna do. I can guarantee you that. These motherfuckers, they not playing. Once you cross over, right, and you want to cooperate, and you fuck around and get in there, act like you ain't with it, the joke is on you. You the joke. The joke is on you. Because they already sitting back thinking. You know how right now the world is watching that, right? The world is following the trial, right? And the world see what's going on with the trial, right? They looking back at it too. They reviewing the trial too. They go on Law and Crime and look at the testimony too. And they say, oh, he playing with us. But the thing about people that get in those situations, they don't understand that you dealing with people with emotions too. This is what people forget. When you go up against those courts and you inside that system, they are humans with emotions. They don't want to lose either. They don't want to fucking lose. If you think these people want to lose, right? You got to be a fucking fool. So they gonna play the game by any means necessary to not lose. And one thing about it is they got an advantage because it's their fucking system. It's their shit. You hear me? It's their fucking system. And these jokers get in there and don't have one fucking increment of anything about the law. And you get in there playing with them people. So you got jokers like YSL Woody, right? They got the tape that the whole world done seen. The whole world seen this tape of the man saying that Thug was putting hits out. So what they do with situations like that, YSL Woody is going to come testify, and then they're going to play the fucking interrogation tape for the jury. So they're going to let him know, you better get in here and tell the truth. Because we're going to play this motherfucking tape behind. That's what happens. When you got an interrogation tape, and I don't know if this guy has an interrogation tape. If he has an interrogation tape where they got him on video admitting shit, saying shit, after he plays with this shit, because he coming back on the stand on Monday. Monday he go back on the stand, right? So if they got him on tape in an interrogation, right? What they gonna do, right? They gonna play the tape after they let him go ahead and talk like he talking. And then go back and ask him, well, you said this, but now you saying this. What is it? And he fuck around and come out and crack and say, oh man, this is what it is. Because he looking at a 2025 piece for playing with them people. Those the people, right, that you don't want to play with because they hold the torch to your life. And the best thing is, don't put yourself in that situation, man. Don't put yourself in that situation, man. That's the best thing, man. They playing to win. They not playing to play. They playing to win, man. That street shit, that hood shit, that shit gets you right there, man. And everybody can't handle that shit. If you got a crew of 10 niggas, I'm going to say 8 of them can't handle that shit. You see, I think it's only like 5 jokers in there going to trial. 5 of them. It was 28 on that case, man. And 5 of them is at trial. You see the ratio of that? Everybody else took pleas and said it was a criminal organization. It's going to happen every single time. Whenever you see people running together and you see people causing destruction and then they flaunting whatever they doing, you got to know it's going down. They not going to make that shit. It's no way that they're going to allow you to make it. Real shit. But people continue to play with the system, man, and got no knowledge of it. You can't play with them people and think that they not playing chess. They might got a lot on their caseload, so they might not be handling it as if people can see like, yo, they got this, they got that. But they playing a game, man. And they brought this situation to the forefront because they got evidence, man. And people look at this, and it's like when I was looking at certain parts in the case earlier, I was looking at the situation like, okay, yeah, maybe he might get this and maybe he might beat that. But they got it designed, nigga, that they got the evidence that they want to bring forward because they got the people cooperating. This is only one person that's trying to play games with them. This is one person playing games with them. But they got multiple people cooperating on the situation that took the plea and said it was a criminal organization. What's going to shock the world is when Gunna come out there. They going to bring Gunna out there. They going to bring him out there. That shit they were saying that they might not bring him out there, they're bringing him out there. He is the closest nigga to Young Thug that took that plea and said it was a criminal organization, bro. They got to bring him out there. They want to corroborate their story. They're trying to paint the image to the jury. That's their motherfucking goal. So when niggas is out there in that street playing that tough shit, I'm going to put that work in, I'm going to do this, I'm that. This is the results. These are the results every single time. The results never change. They're always going to be the same because this is their game. They own the game. They created the game. They create the law. You plan it their way. And they allow these gangs to be formed all around so it makes it easier for them to get people to cooperate, man. When you see that it's gangs here and gangs there, and they allowing the gangs to run, it makes it easier for them to solve the crime because people are going to cooperate, man. These niggas don't want to sit in jail. And I'm going to say this, right? This is what I'm going to say. If YSL nigga Tick was sitting in jail, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing right now. He's doing what he's doing now is because he's free. He's out in the world. So he's thinking he can manipulate the shit. If he was still sitting in jail, he would have told the whole fucking truth. Trust me. Trust me. I can bet anything. If he was in jail, he would have said, YSL's a gang, this is that, because he would be thinking, after I testify, they gonna let me go. But he free now. And it's like, you changing your mind around saying that I'm a truck driver now, and I want to get into the trucking, and I got my CDLs. And what it is, right? I guarantee you he's saying, I prayed about this. God said this, all that. God is going to get me through this, right? After you done did all the bullshit. They said the man was robbing women, man. They said he was robbing women, man. This is what these niggas is doing, man. Straight stupid shit. And you get in these situations playing with these people thinking it's a game, man. Ain't no reneging with these people, man. You can do that shit in spades. You can sit at the spades table, right? And play that game at the spades table. Because all they going to do is take your books, right? But these niggas going to send you to jail. You going to go sit in the can behind this. And then it's going to be too late. Because what's going to happen, right? These what niggas do this. I'm going to tell you what these niggas do. I'm going to tell you what these niggas do, right? I'm going to tell you what these niggas do, right? They get in these situations, right? They act like they want to play the game with them, right? And after it don't go their way, and they say, all right, you got this time right here, right? They want to knock on the door. Can we talk? All right, I'm ready to be truthful. But in his situation, it's going to be too fucking late. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear it. It's too late. Because you played with their intelligence, man. It's a business in there, man. The object is to keep yourself out of their business, man. That's the object. Keep yourself out of their business. Because it's their business that you're involving yourself in. Somebody gonna tell, man. That's how it's gonna go every time. Somebody is going to give the information to bring you down if you out there committing crime, man. But you know, people don't see that shit because they own all type of drugs and shit, man. They getting high. They drinking. They having fun. And think they got it figured out. Sometimes it takes certain situations to see that you can't win in that situation. I'm going to tell you that now. Sometimes it takes those situations. You say, I can't win, right? I can't win in this situation. But it always takes niggas that time when they're ready to trick themselves off the street. And a lot of times it's too late. But you can't get in there playing with them. You can't play with them. They create the game. How you gonna play with the people that create the game and think that you gonna win by playing dumb? They sitting back analyzing this shit right now, this weekend. They not going out for drinks. The prosecutor is sitting back analyzing. And you know what they saying? Oh, he think we stupid. He think it's a game. He think he playing with us. When we take this motherfucking plea back, we gonna show him we the business. Real shit. When they take his motherfucking plea back, right? Shit gonna be crazy. The joke gonna be on him. The joke gonna be on him. It ain't gonna be they the joke, because right now he got the world looking at the prosecution like they the joke. That's what's going on right now, because everybody like, oh, he playing with the prosecutor. He playing with him. So you think that these people don't got emotions where they sit back and say, he playing with me? This is my field he's on and he playing with me? Man, they not having that shit. They not allowing that. Because they got emotions. And then he's up there against a woman. You playing with emotion of a woman, you know what she gonna do. They get mad and even at the same time. You hear me? I want you to understand that. They get mad and even at the same time. And that's real rap. And what's going to happen, right? When they take the plea off the table after he done signed this documents, that shit's still in the file. They going to use that shit against him. Take the shit you sign and use it against you. So now when you go to motherfucking court because you didn't want to say that these niggas was the criminal organization, they going to use this shit against you when they take you to trial. Now, you signed right here. Can you read that? At your own shit. You signed right here that it's a criminal organization. This is what you signed, right? This is you admitting guilt, right? Man, you can't play with them people, man. The best thing is don't put yourself in that fucking situation so you ain't got to go through and deal with that shit. Because they are the business. They run that shit. They know what they doing. It's designed for you to lose every time. It's not designed for you to win. When you get in there, it's set up for you to lose, man. They give you the room out on the street to play yourself. They know that 8 out of the 10 people running around with that rah-rah shit is going to tell. That's known. 8 out of 10 is going to tell. It's like super rare that you get everybody that's going to stand up. That shit's rare. That shit ain't real. You might see that shit on the movie, but in the movie they going to show somebody going to tell. It's letting you know that this is the process. So when these young boys get out there, right, and you see them portraying that image, and now that the social media the way it is, they're portraying this image on social media. So they go to social media, right, and they pull up all the messages of his Instagram, Facebook, all the shit that he was indulging, his tattoos, and reminding, you said this. What's this mean? Why are you wearing this color? You said you was a fake blood. You was faking it, but you got this tattoo. You got this. And they put it right in your face. And you try to play with them like you didn't have no involvement in this shit. Do you really think that that shit gonna go that way? Anybody with experience, right, is going to say that this nigga playing himself because he took the road to start telling. Once he took the road to telling, ain't no backing out of that shit. Ain't no more, oh, I don't want no parts and I don't know this and I don't know that. You gotta fully cooperate. You gotta indulge in their program. You can't play with their program as if you think that you can manipulate them. They do the manipulating when you sign that shit. When you sign that paperwork, they manipulate that shit. Got him. Got him. But these niggas keep playing with these people like they don't got a motherfucking batting record out of this world. They setting straight new laws every time you play with these people. This how the laws get made. So by this situation happening and him going in there playing, they're going to have another writing in their contract that's going to make sure that this kind of shit don't happen. I'm telling you this right now. I can bet $1 to a fucking dime. They're going to make sure that you don't publicly humiliate them again. Anybody that they bring Ricos against and they start taking pleas, they not going to allow nobody to get up there playing like this. See, they let all these niggas go home, right? Because these niggas signed that shit saying that it was a criminal organization. They let them all go home. Here, you go ahead to fuck home. Go ahead home. But we going to need to see you back here. We going to need your statement right back here. Live. And you think you going to have the ability to cross them? Man, they setting up a plan for this nigga right now. I can bet anything. It's a plan being set up for this nigga right the fuck now. Straight up. How you gonna ride with that side and then try to play like you wasn't riding with him? See, he in the hood when he going home talking about, man, I ain't telling. You know how they was looking at Gunner's situation and Gunner saying, and they like, no, Gunner didn't tell. He took the plea, but everybody see that he said YSL's a gang, it's a criminal organization. So he back around his way because he said he still live on Cleveland Ave. He still lives in the hood. And he telling the hood, man, I ain't telling. Well, you got to get on the stand, bro. You got to get up there and say what you took the plea to. Man, I ain't telling. When I get up there, I ain't telling nothing. Man, they gonna snatch that motherfucking plea off the table and straight stick it to him. You work for us now. Ain't no, you don't join with us and get a job with us and then say I quit. That shit don't work like that. You don't get a job with us and then say I don't work for y'all anymore. Once you work all the time. You work. And they gonna see to it. If you think it's a game, mark my word. I promise you, they gonna stick it to him. They ain't gonna allow the nigga to act like he's stupid and he don't know what he talking about because this is a major case to them. They want to get that rep off of this shit. We took Thug down. They want that rep. They not allowing no little peon dude from the hood to manipulate them and play with their system. They not allowing it, man. So yeah, they gave everybody the plea. Let everybody go. Y'all go ahead home. We'll see y'all back here. That's when niggas is getting the butterflies right now. All them niggas that took the pleas, they getting butterflies, nigga. Because they looking at his shit like, damn, I got to go up here and talk. I got to go up here and say what the fuck they asked me. Was this a criminal organization? They want you to verify this shit, man. You think that they got these niggas to sign pleas and they don't want verification for the jury? I couldn't believe niggas was saying that Gunner didn't snitch. I'm like, that shit don't even make sense. You think they let these niggas take pleas and they don't want you to come verify for the people that's judging the fucking situation? What does that sound like? That don't even sound like it makes any sense for niggas to say that. They want you to verify what you fucking said that it is, so the jury can see this shit. These are the people that's judging it. The prosecutors are presenting the case. The jury makes the decision. So if you say to the prosecutors that, yeah, this is a criminal organization, yeah, I seen criminal activity, you gotta say it to the people that's judging the situation. What the fuck is wrong with people? I can't even believe anybody would say Gunner didn't snitch. But a lot of them niggas that's in the industry that wanted to say, oh, I didn't think he snitched, even any outlet, that's because you niggas would do that. You niggas would do this shit. These rappers and shit that people look up to, them niggas don't want to lose their shit, man. They don't want to lose their shit, man. These rappers that's getting locked up and caught in situations, and you see these niggas not going to jail, these niggas on wiretap conversations that don't go to jail, they gotta be telling. Do you think that these motherfucking prosecutors don't want to get rep off this shit? You think that they don't want to get rep off this shit? But they got you working, so it's a bigger picture. Or we can let you slide because we got you putting us on more information. It's more information we getting out the situation. So yeah, we gonna let you go ahead and run around and do what you do. When you pay attention to this shit, after you seen this shit and you seen for your own eyes and experience in life, you look at this shit different. Experience is a hell of a fucking teacher. Straight up. Experience is a hell of a teacher. You can go to school for anything and have the education behind you with anything. But if you ain't got hands-on with the real shit going on, it's a different experience. You gotta have hands-on. And from what you see with this situation, they're bringing everybody so that they can tell the jury that this is a criminal organization. They want the jury to see that this is a criminal organization. These motherfuckers ain't playing, man. I say to all the youngins out there, don't put yourself in this situation. Don't put yourself in this situation. You can't win. You can't win. You can't win. You might win once, twice, 3 times, but they got several times to lose. And you only got 1 time, and that's your ass. It's designed to be in their favor, man. The design is to be in their favor. So you got to understand that don't put yourself in a situation. They want to put the stamp on this shit to let it be known that this is our fucking field. You playing on our field. But niggas think that they running something. They out there claiming blocks and shit. This my block. Nigga, when the fucking police come and the feds come grab you the fuck up, nigga, you don't even go back to that block. You can't even step foot on that block. You are removed from that block. Why the fuck is you out there claiming that shit, man? Why are you ready to die and go to war for that shit? What sense does it make? It's the music though. The music that they present to us makes us think that that shit is real. That's what the fuck it is. It's the music that is presented to us makes us think that this shit is real. But in the end, right? They wiping you the fuck out the game, man. They swallowing you up in their fucking shit. They get the rap. That street rap goes the fuck away. After 10 years go by, that shit don't mean nothing. Or after 2-3 years you in jail, it don't mean nothing. It's somebody else trying the same shit again. Trying a losing battle. Thinking that you can beat this shit. But you getting there playing with them prosecutors, right? Thinking that you gonna beat them. It ain't gonna happen, man. They got this shit designed. And all they gonna do is beef up whatever you try to play with them. They making new rules and new laws that make sure that they get straight for your ass. Hey, man, I want y'all to leave a comment, man. Let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. Do y'all think that the boy YSL Tick is snitching? Or is he playing with the prosecutors? If the prosecutor's going to take his plea back? If Young Thug going to be able to beat it? Even though he got all these other witnesses coming to testify? If they going to bring Gunna to testify? Because I think they're going to bring him. I think they're going to make sure that they get these people to verify that YSL was a gang. And now that they got this guy playing, they got to make sure they bring everybody. Because they want this to be established that this is a gang. They want to establish that this right here was a criminal organization, man. Don't play with them people, man. Don't think you can join the club and exit. It's not going to happen, man. Hey, man, let me know, man. Shit got deep out there with that situation, man. The case back on Monday, man. I'm going to be checking it out, man. They got the boy getting back on the stand. And trust me, they coming with something. They putting something together for him. That's why the judge said, let it rest. We going to sit back. Because the judge know what it is. The judge said, all right, we're going to let the case rest, right? And we're going to resume on Monday. They had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're going to have to sit back and ponder to make sure that they know how to go at this situation. Because they're not going to allow it, man. But let me know how y'all feel, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.